Well, the big story of the day with the Aam Aadmi Party's flagship healthcare initiative, the Mohalla clinics, is now facing serious allegations on financial irregularities and inflated testing figures. Based on preliminary inquiry by the ACB or the Anti-Corruption Bureau, 2 private diagnostic labs contracted by the Delhi government are under scrutiny for their alleged involvement in a scheme involving ghost patients and fake tests and even fake mobile numbers. Fake lab tests, financial loss, inflated costs, phantom patients, the list of discrepancies only gets longer. Over 65,000 tests being conducted by one of the Agilus Diagnostic and Metropolis Healthcare, which is the second one, are said to be and suspected to be fabricated, involving ghost patients who never visited the clinics, possibly never existed. The alleged fake tests resulted in a potential loss of over 72 lakh to the public exchequer, and the Delhi government now paid nearly 4.63 crores for these tests, the individual cost of these ranging from rupees 100 to 300 rupees. Now, the investigation so far, which has revealed that nearly 63% of the patients associated with the suspicious tests had no record of visiting the clinics or even getting tested in the first place. Let's talk about these 2 medical institutions individually. Let's put out that graphic there for a better understanding exactly when we talk about the Agilus Diagnostic Limited. Right from the time period of February 2023 to November 2023, over 12,400 tests that were done on blank mobile numbers. Imagine no mobile numbers at all that could be corroborated with the patient's name. The other one, the Metropolis Healthcare, from the time period of 2023 in February to December 2023, what is being said that over 6,000 tests that were conducted with mobile number patients that included 99999, and it so went on. Now you can talk about this interim inquiry that has been conducted by the ACB, because even when it comes to blank mobile numbers, potential ghost patients who never existed, there were over 25,000 tests that were linked to mobile number with this mentioned only 0. No mobile number at all. That raises further questions about the legitimacy. Over 913 tests that were associated with mobile numbers that started with the same digit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and repeatedly, which is highly improbable for a genuine patient record. What more came out of that interim report is over 2,000 tests that were linked to mobile numbers that were used 80 times for different patients. Imagine same mobile numbers for 80 different patients. That also indicates potential data manipulation. There is also a significant mismatch between the registered patients and the mobile numbers that is being used for tests, suggesting further irregularities and discrepancies. Now we talk about also the lab which is said to be under lens is the Metropolis Healthcare, that also faces concerns raised by the ACB that reveals alarming pattern in their testing data. Let's also talk about over 6,000 tests that have been conducted, registered on fake mobile numbers, as well as we talk about indicating potential ghost patients who probably never existed. The BJP, meanwhile, raising those questions on the high-end Mohalla clinics that the Aam Aadmi Party Sarkar calls it as something which is a global phenomenon and has been also attracting a lot of people and a lot of patients there. But especially when it comes to the interim inquiry by the ACB, Bhavtosh, who is joining us right now, what does this report say, Bhavtosh?
Remember, Amita, this is just an initial investigation. Initial investigation has been initiated. The criminal investigation of the FIR has not yet been filed, and only physical verification of the numbers have been done and tele-verification has been done. Remember, if a full-blown investigation is done and if a criminal investigation is done, then the scale and magnitude of the scam will only get bigger. What the ACB has said is that of 22 lakh tests that they have, in fact, investigated, 65,000 tests have been found to be either manipulated or completely fake. In some cases, as you rightly said, that the mobile phone numbers that have been registered is blank, that is 0. In some cases, the numbers are in fact invalid. In some cases where the numbers have been registered, where the numbers are actually 10-digit numbers, same number have been used to register several different tests and treatment. In some cases where the numbers are found to be genuine, the individual, when they were in fact called up, they said that they have never carried out any test or...
All right. Let's straight away play out exactly what the BJP also has to say on this issue, because they continue to mount their attack on Arvind Kejriwal and his Mohalla clinics.
एंटी करप्शन ब्यूरो की जो रिपोर्ट है, जो इनकी इन्वेस्टिगेशन आम आदमी पार्टी के मोहल्ला क्लिनिक में, उन्होंने बताया है कि जो 65,000 जो केस हैं वो फेक थे, 63% जो पेशेंट्स थे वो घोस्ट थे, नकली पेशेंट्स थे, नकली नंबरों से उनको रजिस्टर किया गया, फेक नंबरों से रजिस्टर किया गया। 65,000 टेस्ट फेक हैं, 63% जो पेशेंट्स थे वो पेशेंट्स थे ही नहीं, घोस्ट पेशेंट्स थे।
देखिए, अरविंद केजरीवाल दिल्ली में भ्रष्टाचार के नए कीर्तिमान स्थापित कर रहे हैं। हर चीज में घोटाला। मोहल्ला क्लिनिक को ये अपने स्वास्थ्य मॉडल का सबसे क्रांतिकारी कदम बताते थे, और उस मोहल्ला क्लिनिक में इन्होंने क्या किया है कि एक ही नंबर पर, नंबर क्या है, 0, मोबाइल नंबर 0, उस पर 10,000 से ज़्यादा टेस्ट कर दिए। कौन आदमी है, क्या उसका नाम है, सब नकली, सब फर्जी। एक ही नंबर पे 12-12, 13-13 टेस्ट। एक आदमी के शरीर में जितनी बीमारियां नहीं होती उससे ज़्यादा उसके टेस्ट कर दिए एक ही आदमी के। तो सीधा सीधा पैसा कमाना, नकली रिपोर्ट बनाना, लैब टेस्ट दिखाना, नकली दवाइयाँ दिखाना, उसके बलबूते पे उस पैसे को इकट्ठा करना और उसमें कमीशन खाना। ये पूरा खेल था अरविंद केजरीवाल का मोहल्ला क्लिनिक के नाम पर, और ये इतना बड़ा घोटाला है।
Well, that is how the BJP seems to be reacting over the Mohalla clinic, and what exactly has been mentioned in the ACB report as well, the interim inquiry that is being conducted. We have Sabyasachi who's joining us live right now, because Sabyasachi, it is Arvind Kejriwal's trouble seems to be mounting, of course, when it comes to the poaching allegations that he leveled against the BJP. But this is a different case that we talk about. The BJP has now called Arvind Kejriwal as the king of corruption.
Well, absolutely. See, trouble is mounting more for Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal, because Mohalla Clinic, as Arvind Kejriwal and Aam Aadmi Party was claiming, that is a flagship program of the party. Now it has come under the scanner of the central agencies, and the ACB in their interim report clearly suggests that how much fraudulent was being carried out, and around 65 cases which has been registered where false, around fake numbers were being used to register patient, and also subsequent to carried out their test as well. Now the duplication of the numbers was also carried out in large numbers, and if you talk about the numbers in these few months was around 75 lakhs, and if you talk about the time since the Mohalla clinic has been set up, and since the time these two private companies were given in charge for the lab test, the amount could have been much higher. It would be in hundreds of crores. So this is the investigation that the ACB is currently doing. The ACB had called in the doctors from Mohalla clinic, as well as the doctors from these private service providers, and in that investigation and questioning, the ACB has unearthed how they used these fake numbers to register patient, and also provide services to these fake numbers. Now in the investigation also, it has been come into light that there were several numbers of ghost patients who have never taken any sort of treatment.
When it comes to the report that has also been accessed by Times Now, Sabyasachi, please to stay on with us. We would want to highlight exactly what comes to be the main portions of this report that has been accessed, the interim report so far by the ACB on the investigation that till now that they have carried out. Deepak getting us this report. Please take a look.
Name of the alleged officials involved in this are basically two laboratories or two medical entities. One is the Agilis Diagnostic Limited, and the other one is Metropolis Healthcare Limited. And in the document, if I could scroll down and tell you what happens in the preliminary report, is that the ACB has found that a large number of tests were recommended for mobile number of 0 digits, blank mobile number, and also fake mobile number starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in this context, a detailed analysis chart has also been prepared, Amita, here. The scam, or rather the irregularities, date from February to 2023 to November 2023. And if you could see, these are the columns of different mobile number variants. First column speaks about the test conducted with blank mobile number. In May, they had conducted 2, but a total with using this mobile number, the number of tests that were conducted was 12,457, and the total tests conducted with the mobile number 0 is 25,732. Total tests conducted with fake mobile numbers starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 913, and at the end of it, the total loss that has been incurred by the exchequer is 72